Hey everybody, welcome to the channel where I teach you how to become a professional basketball player. That's what I've been doing for the last 15 years. 15 years. And it took me 10 years to get to that point. So all I want to do is teach you the tips and the tricks that I used to get there. So today what we're going to talk about is humor. I mean humor by a type of energy that you're able to bring that allows you to be creative. So first I'll tell you the way you're doing it wrong. Here's guys that don't take their workout seriously. And then here's guys who take their workout seriously, but there's a level even above that, which is guys who take their workout so seriously that they realize the importance of relaxing a little bit. And that's where you inject the element of humor. Humor. And so the main thing that you want to be humored by in your workout is you messing up. When you may have problems in your workout and you can't do well, it needs to spark curiosity as opposed to frustration. And the reason for this is because the real way that you make exponential growth in your skills in basketball is through innovation. It's not through repetitions. Like if you innovate 10 times within a workout, it's more beneficial than if you extended the workout by 2 hours and did double the reps. Like I'll say that again, if you innovate 10 times within a workout in 30 minutes, it's more beneficial than if you extend the workout 2 hours and did double the reps. But you cannot innovate within a workout if you spend that time in a mental space of frustration. And you guys know this, that when you're in a mental zone of like grind it out, go harder, and you force yourself to care, force yourself to get angry, force yourself to get frustrated, like force yourself to be this hustle culture hooper, I care, what you do is you end up repping out really hard, like reps, reps, reps. And you sort of reinforce this idea that you're like, I didn't do it right, do it again. I didn't do it right, let's do it again. Let's do it till we get it right. You guys know this. This is a hamster wheel that we all fall back into all the time. Like there's this really stupid quote that I hear all the time online. Whoever wrote it was never a professional basketball player. And it goes like this. It says like, amateurs work on skills until they get them right, and professionals work on skills until they can't get them wrong. Like, man, I've been playing pro my whole life. Like, that is just such a stupid thing to say. But what trainers typically use that quote to talk about is that, like, you need more reps. Like, you need more and more and more and more reps until you cannot get the skill wrong. And that's just not true, like, at all. What professionals are actually good at is getting things wrong in a productive way. The best way I can explain it is like this. Have you ever been writing on a piece of paper with a pen and you accidentally write the wrong letter? So you write the wrong letter and halfway through, before you're finishing the letter, you realize it and you're like, I messed up. But then you're like, wait a second. I only drew half the letter. I think I can kind of finesse it and turn it into the right letter. And you kind of finesse it and you do it and you get it perfect. That is the essence of how professional basketball players operate, is that we screw up artistically. We screw up in a sophisticated manner. And before our screw up is finished, before we complete our mistake, we've already corrected it. And that's not a matter of having had more reps. It's a mentality that we're in, which is a mentality of being creative when we encounter mistakes instead of being frustrated when we encounter mistakes. And it's a mind state that you're in. And so you inject humor into your mind state in order to be there, because that correction happens in a millisecond. It's like you're writing the letter on paper with pen and you realize in a millisecond it's wrong, and you have to have the creative juices flowing. You have to kind of laugh at yourself like, oh my God, I got it wrong. And then boom, correct it real quick and just keep moving. That's how professionals operate. It's not that we practice something so much that we never get it wrong. It's just, that's so asinine. It's ridiculous. So what I would encourage you guys to do is to go into your workouts, trying to take stock of how much you are smiling and laughing as a reaction to when you screw up. And it's going to be particularly difficult when you're working with trainers, because a trainer has you in a certain time slot, like you got to complete a drill in 30 seconds, and the whole time he's yelling at you, go, 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 do it faster, do it faster. You screwed up, come on, hurry up. And he's injecting that energy of, if you don't do it right, you're wrong. If you don't get it right, you're wrong. If you don't do it fast enough, you're wrong. And so you need to be able to to have the resilience and defiance to counter his energy with like, nah, bro, getting it wrong is step one to what I'm actually trying to work on. Like what I'm actually trying to work on is injecting humor and creativity into that getting it wrong process and intervening in that process and then adapting before that process finishes, all in a split second. So there's nothing wrong with getting it wrong. But you got to be in that zone, that like a little bit of looseness, a little bit of not reactive in terms of your ego isn't screwed up when you screw things up. You just flow, like you just the paintbrush stays in your hand. You keep the paintbrush on the page, and you keep making art. You know, you don't get all bent out of shape when you draw a wrong line and crumple the canvas up and throw it away. You keep rolling as if that was part of it. You know, that's why when you watch you watch amazing players, like they're just flowing and they get everything wrong, but they make it right. Like, anyways, that's a good place to get you started. There's a lot more to that, but that's a good first step for you. So think about that moving forward. Anyways, good luck to you guys. Wish you nothing but the best. Be well.